Hello and welcome traders at this Bitcoin Tradinglite educational tutorial. We will have a look on some key rules I'm following when I'm trading with it. Of course, with this tool, I'm not using it alone. I'm using overall context of the market and other tools as orderflow and so on. So I can know how is the interactions with the walls and so on. I will show you a few simple things and I think it should make your trading a bit easier. There is a lot of psychology behind the walls as well. Also important to say, at the moment I'm still using these settings, so 469 for the Binance. Binance futures is the most important to watch for us. It's still the elephant in the room, it's the main powerhouse of limit orders, and same for the spot market. Yet again I'm watching here 116 as filter, so I can see the walls above 100, because 100 walls are giving you very local scalps, and 200 Bitcoin walls and higher, they can give you much larger bounces. Even 500, 1000, that's even the best situation, but 200 is really nice. So let's start with it. And also I'm getting question often, how can I know if the wall is real or not? Yes, so this question is important, but the market is rising and falling a lot of times on spoofing, so the walls don't have to be real or not, but they have psychological impact on the market. We see that often in the market, but it's always best for you when you find out that the wall is real, and I will show you the examples. But now I will show you the interaction close to the wall if we don't know if the wall is real, but we can still utilize it for our trades. So here is trade example number 1. So we are seeing Bitcoin is like in downtrend. Yes, it's filling some positions. We are seeing a local swing failure pattern here with exhaustive drop. There was some nice absorptions here on Exocharts. You are seeing open interest decrease, so people are in pain, big volume. What did you do here? So you filled big order, 370 Bitcoin wall, then you filled 600 Bitcoin wall, and in the end you had another Bitcoin wall at, it was around 530 Bitcoins. So you filled 2 big orders, but market had not enough power to actually go into this wall and do some fillings there as well. And wall actually got bigger from 469 to 523 Bitcoins. I can't know if the wall is real or not, but it seems like it's gonna be, because you are actually raising the size of the wall, which is like showing some of the intentions. Yeah, oftentimes when wall is growing as you are approaching to it, then it's showing you real intention of the trader, but you still can know if the wall is real or not. But if you are taking this trade, of course you will place stop loss behind the low, but you will do clever stop loss, which means you will place stop loss behind the wall. Yeah, so you have extra protection from the order books. That's fantastic. It's not pushing your stop loss too much, and you have better protection, right? And you see what happened. You have nice bounce. So that's the first situation. If you still don't know if the wall is real or not, but you feel 2 walls in front of it and you are bouncing. Let me show you another situation. So this was happening 11 of February over the weekend. So we remember what happened. We were dropping heavily, but you see what happened over the weekend. Huge walls were placed on the marketplace, right? Do you see any volume here? I don't see any volume. So in order to break such a walls over the weekend, it's not super unlikely, I would say, but it's very unlikely. Yes, if there is no volume, like you already damaged open interest so much, everybody wrecked. So actually, sometimes I use limited situations like this, because I know I'm really heavily protected with so many orders. And you can see we even had interactions here. So you see there was 0 volumes over weekend. The market retested the wall here. Seems like it took maybe 10 Bitcoins. Maybe, I don't think it was even retested. You need to check this on Exo. But yeah, it was just adding. But you see again, that was major psychological impact. Also, if you zoom out, always zoom out in trading view and Tradinglite. Yes, maybe you see bands also in the TRDR, yeah, because these things are similar, yeah. So always zoom out, and you see from this point here, you are seeing the change of the character, at least for the 1 or 2 days. Market really is like layering, yes, layering and protecting this. And you see what happened. These walls, we've got what happened here. So we've got another jab here. We've got wick finally. How much was taken out? Let me push it like this. So we took 100 Bitcoins from the wall, and this is already going into the second topic and second examples, is the interaction with the wall. So you already had nice interaction with the wall. I actually absolutely love this. This is my favorite thing. When the market dips into the wall, it takes some liquidity out of it. So like this, in this case, it was over 100 Bitcoins taken out. Wall survived. Yes, so you have good information about this. And you have another information. The wall is real. Yes, very likely most of it is real. So if you are taking trade here, you can have again protection from this wall for the tight invalidation. In case of day trade, you can even use multiple walls. But you see, market was even, as we approached the low again, market was so scared to go. There was not enough volume to push over. Also, we always like open interest decreases into the walls, because that's not showing like open interest increases intentional big selling. Yes, we like to see the pain, the forced pain from these stop losses and liquidations are always better. Of course, if you have an open interest increase into the wall, then you can have nice squeezing from this as well. So you have different potential when you have trap traders directly into the into the big walls and absorptions. If we zoom out, you see what happened. So we were like ranging, and market was not even willing to go down there. So we are already in the examples for interaction of the wall, and now we have like some options. I'm reading my notes. So there is situation when market tests the wall and the wall holds. As I said, this is the best case scenario. Let me show you another one here. Also, this is another situation we are seeing often. You see, this is the spot market. So spot market here, 200 Bitcoin wall bounce. As I said, 200 Bitcoin walls I like. They are really decent size. They're giving you at least local scalps. I still don't know if I'm taking this trade just with the wall and other confluence. I still don't know if the spot wall is real, but I'm placing stop loss behind the spot wall here. And now we finally we were trading this spot wall for some time. You see what happened. Again, scenario number 2. We've got retest of the massive spot wall, and market took around 300 Bitcoins out of it and survived. So that's your best case scenario. The wall is strong, the wall is real. You are taking trade, you place stop loss behind the wall, and you enjoy move to the upside. And you see what happened after. Let's follow this. So we have another dab into it, because in the end, the more you bounce on the support, it can break, of course. Yes. So what happened here? So we took a lot of liquidity from the wall, 600 Bitcoins, but market again was not so strong to break this wall. So you are getting another trade. Again, you can have tight stop loss here. And now finally the market filled the wall. So the wall is gone now. It is now region for you. You can't view this as like you go $50 down and it's over. No, because right now we will be discussing another topic. So market fills the wall, yes, and now important decision comes what we do after. So there are only two main options here. You fill the massive wall like this one, and you continue bleeding down. What is it showing you? It's showing you the intention of that wall was probably more likely take profit from some short from higher and not initiate new position. Yeah. So because when this is massive wall, this is over 20 million position. If there is intention and this wall is brand new, someone, especially on inverse, because this is spot. But if there is many intention of the wall to be, new position, then what you want is definitely, okay, you can lose the level for some time, but then you want to reclaim and push up. If you see this, that's also a great sign. So oftentimes when we run the wall, I'm observing what is happening, and after we reclaim, and we started pushing, then I can, I consider this was main position for the trader. He filled it, and now they are employing capital to push market further, because the walls are doing, you place capital passive way. Yeah, you fill the big walls, but you also, if you are a big trader or big group of traders, you want to push with market orders as well, further from their entry. So this was the case, and you can see actually with this wall we find the total bottom on Bitcoin for a long time. Yeah. And even what is even more interesting, after we started bouncing heavily, there was again a huge big spot wall placed on this 21,000, again a very close area. So someone is definitely defending that area. Let's go to another example. This is again, market was pushing nicely here. Again, you are feeling the wall. So again, this is the same thing I was talking about. So you feel the big wall, and now you are watching what is market gonna do. It was enough to like exhaust buyers here. You created local swing failure pattern. You feel the wall. You have no protection from the wall, at least not from this one, because it didn't survive. You have another wall if you want like higher invalidation. But again, it was enough to exhaust the market. So market often do this. Yeah. So always watch what you do after you feel the big wall. Yeah. Another more recent example, because you combine watching spot markets with the futures as I showed you. Again, so we had massive spot walls here as Bitcoin was trying to break 25,000. And you know, these walls are definitely exhausting some buyers here. And as this is the situation I was mentioning again, what did you do? What you do when you fill the walls? And now you filled all these areas, yes. Again, on perpetuals as well, we had some. Let me show you. Let's go over here. On perpetuals, we had some walls here as well, really scattered. You can see open interest, was rising, like some big longs coming into it. That's also what you watch for the walls. Like if you have some fuel. Yes, always. So you're feeling the walls, and you want to have some trap traders in case you do big reversal. This was showing big attention because again, there was decision point. We fill these massive spot walls here and we continue higher. In that case, I would be very, very defensive. I would not touch Bitcoin probably until we reach 25,800 and further where is liquidity. Or this wall purpose was definitely to slow down market, absorb new buyers and create big massive swing failure pattern. And as soon as this breakdown happened, you trap people. The wall served their purpose, big down. So they were telegraphing you this is potential area to really stop. Yes, I was aware of it from yesterday. If you go to 50-minute time frame, it's like change of character for the whole order books. Yes, because we haven't had such a big massive spot walls on the on the higher time frame. So don't be just in 1 minute time frame. Always try to zoom out and watch because TRDR is showing you some nice bands, but not always. This is more like for scalps, yeah, because this was like big scalp here. And you can see first time in history, if we zoom out, just on Binance, look here. We were heavily supported here. Massive support, yes. And now we finally on spot saw this big interest to at least slow down market. Doesn't mean the trend needs to end here, yeah, but it's giving you that high probability trade after you confirm big swing failure pattern. So when I knew this context, just with the walls, I'm pretty happy. I was taking very large position because my invalidation was tight. And yet again, we are seeing some spot walls again popping up here. So this is getting less likely. We will just spring over this. This will definitely slow our upside, and this can even give us another swing failure pattern here. And that was the key. So you see the Bitcoin was pushing heavily, but the situation I'm describing you. So after you fill the wall, do you see the follow through? No, there was big push over it. So these were most likely just profit taking, and market was definitely focusing on upside. So important for the walls, yes. Okay, and I think somewhere I should have the liquidity walls. Where was it? Yes, we can go back in time. That will be another example with the context, and then so you don't blindly just trade. Yes, here. Okay. So we know this was our liquidity for the past month. It was hugely like building up. So you are seeing this is the bottom of the range, by the way, this range. So you have context. For the walls. So this range was building up, and what I'm seeing massive walls here, right? But we know any wall can be broken down. These were actually clever walls because they try to capture liquidity from the range, and also these walls, like in my psychology, they were like guaranteed to be filled. Yeah. So if someone is really in big shorts from higher, he has no problem to fill 5 to 10,000 Bitcoin walls of profits, most likely, yeah, because we haven't stopped. So always think about context with the walls. Don't just blindly place limit here. That would be the highest risk trade ever, yeah, if you place limit here with the walls and get wrecked. If you fill the walls, you do tight swing value pattern of the big range and you continue push up, then yeah, market was like strong enough to hold here. But no, this was not the case. Yeah, we continue down and we feel, look at how many lot of positions. Yeah, because these market makers were definitely counting on massive open interest decrease. Yeah, look at that. And we started bleeding. There was no order book support, and we already went over. Look here, so order books change character. You are bouncing already. So even if you zoom out, you see that. Look here, spoofing push. Yeah, so that's also another type of the walls. You start this local uptrend, and you're starting to spoof the way up. That's also what happened on the way to the upside. Then the order books change character totally over the weekend. You need a huge volume to break this. Yeah, there is no volume, so we went over this already. So that's my tips for you. I hope it was helpful. I will keep posting the trades along with Trading View and Tradinglite. I think the walls can be backtested in general, but I already told you the key things to remember. So if I see 500 perpetual Bitcoin wall, I pay attention. There is high chance for nice trade. If I see 1001, even better. Same, and for the spot market, 200 Bitcoin spot wall is really nice for me. I'm already paying attention, and over 500 to 1000, that's fantastic for me. But always use context of the market. Yeah, this wall, for example, here is big one. It's on the futures, and it's very clever wall because it's in the, we are building liquidity from this range here, from these people here, and also under these lows here. So if we fill the wall here, it's very clever because it will absorb liquidity of the people, and then we will watch what we do after we fill such a wall. If we get the fill, yeah, maybe there will be front run, and that's what you will be also trading if you want. If you fill and you continue bouncing, then it's great sign for you. The purpose of the wall was definitely catch the liquidity, initiate new position. I think that's it from me. I hope these tips were helpful for you guys, and if you have any questions, write in the group. And for more context around Tradinglite with other tools, just watch my trades. See you in the group, guys. Bye.